Jeff Dunham has been a big part of Rick and Bubba history. He joins us now. Jeff, welcome back to Rick and Bubba.
Good morning. Good to see you guys.
We announced on the show before you got on, this is the last year of the Rick and Bubba show. So that has...
After 31 years.
Yep.
No, that's not right. No. Just get some hair dye. You'll be fine.
I was, and I thought to myself, we tried to hang on till you, debuted your new characters, Rick and Bubba, not just Bubba J.
Yeah.
And it just never happened. We just gave up.
Well, they're in the box. It's a work in progress.
Hey, congratulations. We were just discussing, because we're doing a lot of history, but the many times that you have been on the show, including one time that we caused you to miss a TV interview, and because our lunch went a little long.
Yeah, and our local affiliate was not happy with you or us, but we sure had a great lunch.
Oh, it was great. I remember, it was one of those, as you get older, you worry that it's because you're getting older. None of us were old then. We just were having such a good time. We completely forgot that I had to be somewhere. Did you guys do that on purpose? You did it on purpose, didn't you?
No, we were just enjoying it too. We were having fun cutting up. We just forgot.
I will admit this. I think I was guilty of really not caring what you had to do next.
Yeah, that was great. And is that restaurant still in business? Do you remember where we went? It was barbecue or something.
I think it is. Maybe. I don't know. COVID may have taken it out. So still not canceled, which I love that. I'm surprised that we haven't all been canceled. And, of course, I guess I don't need to speak too soon. But you've got a special – you're doing that tour, and I got to see some of that actually in – a hotel in Nashville this past weekend. I saw one of your older specials, but you got a new one coming up on Comedy Central. I'm with Cupid. Jeff, when I saw the promo for that and I saw Walter as Cupid, you are a sick person. What is this?
Yeah, so for those who don't know what you're talking about, Walter is dressed up as Cupid. So he is an old man and naked in an old man body with a diaper on and some wings and a halo. What part of that is wrong?
So basically, he's still imitating our president.
Don't ruin the joke, because at some point he says the lights are too bright and I put sunglasses on him. All right, I don't want to give away the joke, but yeah, believe me, that does not get past me, and so yeah, it's one of the bigger laughs in the show, by the way.
Yeah, I hate to go too technical, but I'm just interested in what you do. So when you're doing a tour like you're on right now, and then there's a special on Comedy Central, do they just shoot part of the tour, or is this done for Comedy Central, their own presentation?
No, I'll try and make this quick. So, this is my 12th special, and since 2008. And the way I do that is every single day I write new jokes and I sprinkle them throughout the show. If the jokes work, I keep them. If they don't, I throw them away. If I do keep a few jokes, then I'll throw out a few older jokes. So after 12 months or 18 months, the whole show is completely turned over, and it's a whole brand new show. And then when it's ready, and if it's themed, great. If not, this one's themed. And then, and we go from doing the arenas. I like doing big theaters for the specials because it's more intimate.
Yeah.
And you get better camera shots and all that stuff, and the laughs are quicker, and you don't have to wait for the echo and all that stuff. So anyway, so then we tape it. So and this is Comedy Central. We've also had Netflix ones, and we also did one on NBC. So They're always different, but they're always my productions. And then we sell them back to whoever.
Okay.
Jeff, I've got to know, because we've been dealing with getting older, and you're a little bit younger than us, but do you ever just forget the line that's coming next and lock up? Because here we have somebody else to pick up the slack if you do, but there's nobody else out there but you. Have you ever had that happen?
What happens?
Kind of like right now.
I'm trying to explain this. The bigger speed bump that I've hit just a handful of times, and it happens maybe once every 50 shows, is if I have two characters at once, the wrong voice will come out of the wrong dummy. Just because But it's kind of like, when you have some skill that you've developed that would be really hard to do the first time, like let's say driving a car. The first time you drove a car, you're thinking about everything. But now you don't even think about it. You'll get somewhere and you'll go, I don't even know how I got here. I don't remember any part about this. So it's the same way when I'm on stage doing the show. I'll find myself thinking about, where am I going to go for dinner? What are we going to do after this? And blah, blah, blah. And I'll be in the middle of the show. And then suddenly I'll hear the audience really quiet and I'll go, oh, oops, that dummy sounded like that one was supposed to. I messed up.
All right. Well, so on that note, I have to know this, and I can't remember what year this special was that Comedy Central was running while promoting the new one. I don't know, I guess it probably was the one before this. It was the deal, you bring the Bubba J character out, and you do a bit that he can't get his line right, to which he then blames you because of the obvious that we all forget that you're both, and then y'all work through that line. Was that a total bit?
So almost all those bits that are not just straight jokes. No, I'm going to say this. Every single bit that's not just set up punchline is something that happened on stage at some point, and I turned it into a bit. Okay. So to answer your question, I don't remember exactly what you're talking about there because, like I said, too many specials.
It was about Walmart. Yeah. It was about why he liked Walmart, because you can go in there and get all these things in the one place. I remember that was a line about Walmart, and
yeah. So that really did happen on stage once, and then it was so good that I walked off, and I go, "That's got to be a bit." And the guys on the road with me go, "Yeah, it's got to be a bit." So what you saw in the special, very rarely in the specials, is something organic that just happened to happen right then and there. But I pride myself in being a good actor to make it look like, oh, this is the first time this has ever happened.
It was really well done. I figured as much, but I like hearing that it really did happen. You just kept it.
Jeff, I've got to know too, because you do such a good job. I mean, those characters are not really alive, right? I mean, I saw a horror movie about that one time.
I have 8-year-old twin. I have 8-year-old twin boys right now, and they're past it now. But at that age of 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, the kids are at that magical age where fantasy and reality can mix, and that's their world, and it's okay. And so my kids and my daughters are now grown, but they were the same way. When they were those ages, they knew that Peanut was really alive. He could talk to them, and they would make him laugh, and they'd pull his hair out, and it was just great fun. And then I'd put him in the suitcase, and that's where he lived, and he was quiet, and he wouldn't talk until Daddy came along. Mm-hmm. And that was fine. You could open the box and see dead Peanut in there, but Daddy's not holding him, so he's not alive. So, no, they're not alive.
Okay. Jeff, it's been great to talk. I wish we had 10 segments. Saturday night.
I wish we had lunch to go to.
8 p.m. Eastern, the brand new special, and that is I'm with Cupid, and prepare yourself for Walter. Yeah. But the whole show's great. I'm with Cupid, Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern on Comedy Central. Jeff Dunham, thanks for being.
How much longer are you guys on? How much longer are you guys on?
All the way to the end of the year. All the way to the end of the year.
All right. Well, you guys, it has been just an absolute pleasure being on with you for so many years. And I appreciate the support. And it's just I always look forward to chatting with you guys. I wish you the best of luck. And hopefully I'll be on again before the end of the year.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it again. So you be part of the big celebration. You've been such a part of our past anyway. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate you very much. And keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, guys.